It's mid-afternoon and you feel like it's 11 at night. An overwhelming feeling of tiredness makes you want to bed down on your keyboard. It's called the 3 p.m. slump, and it's surprising just how many people suffer from it.
Around 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm very often tired, yeah.
Yes, me too, yeah.
Just a bit lethargic. I think the Spanish have got it right with their siestas.
Sometimes I'll feel a bit low if I've had, I don't know, fried chips or something, you know, for lunch.
Now, if you want to beat the slump, you have to look at your diet, because it's actually what you eat that can be making you tired. According to experts like dietitian and best-selling author Azmina Gavinji, the key to managing your energy levels is to understand the concept of GI, or glycemic index.
When you eat a carbohydrate food, it gets digested into sugar, and that sugar goes into your blood to give you energy. Now, certain carbohydrates are digested very quickly. These are called high GI foods, and these are foods that are like sugary drinks and sweets and cakes and pastries. They make your blood sugar go up very quickly. And when we're feeling a bit lethargic, we tend to want to have something like that to give us a pick-me-up, some get up and go. So you might reach for a chocolate chip cookie and your blood sugar goes up and you feel great then. You think that really worked. But because it went up so quickly, it's also going to go down quite quickly. And when it gets to that stage, you start to feel lethargic again. So you go for another fix. So the key is to choose foods that give you slow, steady rises in blood sugar and slow, steady falls. And those foods are called low GI foods. Examples are nuts, seeds, beans, lentils, porridge, pasta, granary bread. Anything that takes longer to digest will give you slower sugar levels, but actually give you more sustained energy levels throughout the day.
So the key to remaining energetic all day is to eat regularly and choose low GI foods that release energy slowly. That's surprisingly easy when you know how, so I'm going to show you some great tasty ideas that you can eat throughout the day. Now, breakfast is absolutely key. It's really important if you want to keep your energy levels topped up throughout the morning that you start off with a good, healthy breakfast. And one of the best things, I think, to start your day is to have a bowl of porridge. Now, it needn't take any time at all to prepare, and I know we're always in a mad rush first thing in the morning, but you can put this on, bring it to the simmer, carry on getting ready, and then you can just have a nice, healthy breakfast to get yourself going. Now, you just want to put a couple of scoops of porridge oats into there. Oats are a really low source of GI, so they're great for slow release energy throughout the morning. And into this, I'm just going to add some linseed, great for your digestive system, also for your omega-3s. Also, I've got some bran, another way to get some fibre into your diet and keep those energy levels topped up. Add to that, I've got some milk. You can use semi-skimmed or skimmed milk. You can use water. I think using milk is a great way of just getting some calcium into your diet from the start of the day. Now I'm just going to add one final ingredient, and that's some ground cinnamon. It just adds a really nice, warm, spicy touch to the porridge. You can add some ginger or even mixed spice or just leave it plain. It's entirely up to you. Now this just goes on the hob. You want to bring it to the simmer for about 5 minutes until it thickens, just constantly stirring it, and it can be really tasty. Great, so that's ready now for my final ingredients. I've got the fresh fruits that I'm going to put in. I have some blueberries. Now I'm adding these sort of quite close to the end of the cooking time for the porridge. So I want them to just begin to break down but not completely go to a mush. So it makes it really nice and juicy when you bite into it. And I've got some apple, so I'm just going to leave the skin on but grate straight into the pan. And that's the apple. Just give it a good stir. And just let this simmer for about another minute. And that is the delicious porridge. Just spoon it straight into your bowl. Those blueberries are just starting to break down, giving it a really nice bit of colour. They're lovely and juicy. Now finish off with just a few more scattered over the top. And if you really can't survive without a little bit of sugar, go for a natural sauce. I've got some natural honey, which I'm just going to drizzle over the top. A great way to start the morning. Now, if you're the sort of person who can't face a big breakfast like a hearty bowl of porridge first thing in the morning, then at least start your day with a glass of energy. Now, by that, I mean a smoothie. They're the most fantastic thing that you can just whiz up in a blender and drink while you're getting ready to go to work. Now you can be as creative as you want to with these. You need to start off with some basic ingredients. Now the great energy form here is bananas. So you just want to chop one up and pop it into your blender. Now that's your first base. Now the next base to this, I'm going to add some probiotic yoghurt. Now you can go for fruit or plain flavoured yoghurts, it's entirely up to you, but try and make sure you get the probiotic ones to make sure you get some really healthy bacteria in your body first thing. Another ingredient I'm going to add is some wheat germ. Don't go too overboard on this, just about a teaspoonful, just to give you some nice fibre into the smoothie. The next thing, I've got some more fruit. Now depending on the time of year, use whatever you can find. Some nice soft fruits are the best. You can add some mango, some pineapple, some fresh berries, and I've got some frozen summer berries straight from the freezer. And finally, some liquid. You can add some milk or fruit juice. I'm going to add some pomegranate here. Great for your antioxidants. About a glassful. Stick on your lid and whiz away. And that really is as simple as that. Within no time at all, you have very energetic, powerful breakfast in a glass. Now you started off your day with a healthy breakfast, whether it was a smoothie or a hearty bowl of porridge, and your energy levels should be topped up till lunchtime. Lunchtime is when you really want to fill up on foods that aren't overloaded with carbohydrates, and the carbohydrate you do have, try and make sure that they're low GI, that are going to just give you a slow release of energy throughout the afternoon. Now you might be at home and having lunch at home or out at work. I'm going to show you a really nice salad that's going to carry you through, easy to make, and what's more, really, really tasty. Now for this, the carbohydrate form I'm using here, I've just got some cannellini beans. Now these are great because they're low in GI, good form of protein and carbohydrate, and really convenient, just get them straight from a can. Now the other thing we're going to add is some tuna. Wonderfully tasty, again really, really easy to get hold of. Great to just throw together with your cannellini beans into the bowl. I've got some capers. This is going to be enough to serve probably 2 people, this portion. A handful of olives into the bowl. Let's go with a nice big handful of spinach. All these really healthy, tasty ingredients are going to make you feel full of vitality all afternoon. Now let's go for a grating of lemon. Just grate the zest in the top. And the great thing about this sort of salad, you can make it in the morning, pop it in a container and take it to work with you. And the dressing that I'll show you in a moment, you can just put in a little box or a little container that's got a screw top lid, pour it over the top just before you eat it. Now if making a salad's not your thing first thing in the morning, probably you're going to go for a sandwich. And the thing you want to make sure you don't do with sandwiches is go for things that are really heavy on the bread and dough to make you sleepy. For the fillings, just go for some lean protein such as chicken, maybe ham, maybe even some tuna. Things that aren't going to be just over powerful and things that aren't too fatty, because again that will make you feel really sleepy as the day goes on. Let's just give this a good mix around. I've just got a couple more ingredients to go into here. I've got some cucumber. Just cut this up into chunks to add a nice bit of crunch and juiciness to the salad. And finally, my last salad ingredient are some little cherry tomatoes. Just cut these in half and then you can add them to the salad bowl. Just give this a mix around. That's the salad ready. If you're going to take this to work, put this into a container and then I'm going to show you how to make a dressing, and you can just put that into a screw top jar. Squeeze about a tablespoon of juice into a bowl, like so. And add some pepper, some salt, good dollop of Dijon mustard, which works really well with the cannellini beans and with the tuna. And finally, just a glug of extra virgin olive oil. Now don't be put off by the fact that we're using fat in here, because this oil is actually really good for you in small doses. And that is a really tasty salad. Low in your GI, should keep you nicely filled up for the rest of the afternoon until the evening. here's the key to avoiding the afternoon slump. Don't skip breakfast. Choose low GI, slow release foods that will keep your energy levels topped up throughout the day. And choose sensible snacks between meals, avoiding high sugar options that could undo all of your hard work.